Good morning, South. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance with the stars of hairspray.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We'll hear more from them later in the show. Good morning once again, and welcome to the Falcon Report for this Friday, the 18th of November, a day 2. I'm Brianna Villarreal.
And I'm Zoe Brixa. This past Saturday, Key Club members gathered in service to beautify the community. Ibrahim Qadri was there to fill us in.
That's right. I'm here where the beautification is happening right before me. The students met outside the local restaurant, Burrito Monster, at 10:30 a.m. and then geared up in preparation for the events to follow. Supplied with tools from the Valley Stream Beautification Committee, Key Club members donned safety gloves and carried trash bags and trash pickup tools. Using these gadgets, students removed the obstructive trash from the village green park, pond, and surrounding areas. Throughout the day, as the sun shined on the model citizens, the park was gradually restored to its former pollution-free beauty. Students not only received the fine opportunity to earn credits through considerable service to the community, but they also got the chance to socialize with friends and Key Club peers through a memorable bonding experience. For the Falcon Report, I'm Ibrahim Qadri.
Last week, Ms. Gazowski's 11th grade AP English Language and Composition class took part in academic debates regarding Shakespeare's Macbeth. After independently reading the play, students were tasked with writing an argumentative essay on the different facets of the tragedy. After completing the essays, they formed groups with like-minded peers and collaborated to form verbal arguments. Debaters took stances on various hot topics, including whether Macbeth was a tragic hero or merely a monster. If the main instigator was Lady Macbeth or the Weird Sisters,
to blame the witches is a weak attempt by Macbeth to victimize himself and suppress his own guilt.
and if Macbeth was a victim of fate or his own vaulting ambition.
However, in Macbeth, the prophecy was vague, as you said.
After being given time to present their opening statements, students valiantly argued and defended their positions with evidence from the text.
But that doesn't change the fact that it was still his fate. I'm pretty sure what we're arguing right now is...
All the while, the rest of the class acted as the jury, taking notes and observing the heated back-and-forth debate to ultimately choose winners.
This past week, students in Ms. Ricotta's 10th grade health class had the opportunity to step into the shoes of intoxicated drivers in an exciting yet informative lesson. Students were first asked to perform simple tasks, such as walking in a straight line, throwing a ball back and forth, and wheeling a friend across the hallway while avoiding cones. Then, in order to simulate the perspective of an intoxicated individual, they were spun around in a circle and were able to wear glasses that distorted their vision. Students were then asked to repeat with those same tasks with the vision of someone under the influence in order to get a first-hand experience of the dangerous effects of alcohol, as many were unable to carry out seemingly straightforward instructions. All in all, the class had an enjoyable time while still learning valuable lessons on the dangers of intoxicated driving.
Hey Zoe, you ready for later tonight?
After another can of hairspray? Definitely.
Emily Nothdorf met up with some of the cast to hear what's in store for the audience.
Emily?
I'm here now with the stars of Hairspray. So, are you guys excited for tonight?
I'm really excited to, we've really been working hard at getting this play together ever since, when we first came to South at the beginning of the school year. We already held auditions and we just got right into working on it. So we really want to thank Miss Rudin for that.
We've been working really hard, long hours. This whole week has been all of us here till 7:30. So we're putting in a lot of work. We can't wait for you guys to see what we've done.
Yeah, I think it's a really fun production, and we have a great cast, and we have obviously a great choreographer, Miss Graves and Miss Rudin have done a lot, Miss Recording with the sets and everything, and I think it's all coming together really well, and I'm excited for you guys to all just enjoy it.
And it's a good show. You should come see it.
And what are you most excited for the audience to see?
Ooh, I'm definitely excited for the audience to see probably the very end. I don't know. I really like the final song and how everyone comes together at the end. It's just really symbolic and magical.
I think the costuming and our hair and makeup, it's really a throwback, it'll be cool for everybody to see our little, 60s theme going on.
The wigs.
And you guys have been here for hours every night. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Especially during Tech Week, we have had people bring in food so the entire cast can break bread together in between the two acts. And it's just really nice sense of camaraderie.
And we're all putting in our all going through just the run through. So imagine what the show is going to be like.
But it's been worth it. Like, the show really came together at the end. Everyone pulled through. We have a bunch of memories. Happy family. And we all get to eat amazing food that people bring in during Tech Week. So that's, like, fun. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, guys. Back to you in the studio.
When the Falcon Report returns, we'll talk much more about chemistry flame test labs. But first, a bird's eye view of local wildlife around South. The Falcon Report will be right back.
A bagel unbuttered, a heart and mind uncluttered, a turkey unbasted, teenage years wasted.
Don't fret, child, you don't have to go wild. Poetry Out Loud is coming soon, but you don't have to wade through a monsoon. Pick a poem to read out loud, lift your voice above the crowd. Speak with your English teacher in the coming weeks, and remember, 1,000,000 stories can one poem speak.
Unity Week is next week. Join the South community in many opportunities, including banner decorations, donations, and volunteer opportunities around the school. To find out more ways you can get involved, contact your club advisor.
I know every step, I know every song, I know there's a place where I belong. And I promise Baltimore that someday when I take to the floor, the world's gonna wake up and see Baltimore and me.
Ms. Tintilla's 11th grade chemistry class ignited their lesson with a flame test lab. The Falcon Report's Arham Rao is here to enlighten us.
That's right. Things sure were heating up in the chemistry lab. Plugging in their Bunsen burners and putting on proper safety equipment, students got right to work. Small wooden sticks were the vessel of various different chemicals that, when exposed to open flame, exploded in vibrant colors. Dipped in elements ranging from copper to potassium to strontium, and even a mystery element, the colorful displays represented unique chemical reactions. Using a spectroscope and viewing the flames, the students determined the wavelength of each element, illuminating their understanding of chemical reactions and combustion.
Brr, did Mother Nature turn the heat off?
I think fall temperatures are finally here for good.
Let's see if Christian Dyer in our weather center can bring us the scoop on the chilly weather to come.
Christian?
Chilly's definitely what I would call this weekend, guys. Today there will be temperatures ranging in the mid-40s with sun and wind that will bring the real feel down to the low 30s. Saturday's forecast will host sunny skies and a high of only 42 degrees. Dipping down even lower, Sunday will bring temperatures in the 30s, with partial sunshine and increased cloud cover. If you haven't done so already, South, it's a great time to break out the winter jackets and hot cocoa this weekend. Back to you in the studio.
I don't know about you, but this musical sure has given me my fill of cardio.
Well, as our season is winding down, the winter sports game is just beginning to spring to life. Alina Straczynski joins us with the details.
Alina?
Thanks, guys. With the temperatures dropping, athletes are preparing for the winter season. The winter track team has put in hard work in their practices with wall sits, ab workouts, and bringing back their strength running bleachers. The boys basketball team is finalizing tryouts in order to ensure that they can make it to the playoffs this year. And that's sports.
That's all for this edition of the Falcon Report. For Zoe Brixa, I'm Brianna Villarreal.
Have a great weekend, South. Come see the musical!